Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to what is another video on the channel. Now today I am convinced that we have got a good video on our hands, ladies and gentlemen, and quite possibly my most ambitious video idea just yet. But before we actually do get onto it, I just wanted to take the time to thank you all for all the continued support on the last video we made involving Alexis Lafreniere and Tim Stützle. If you've yet to check out that video, I recommend you do. Now, however, for today, we have, much like last time, two rookies highly touted in the NHL, head-to-head. However, today, taking center stage, it's Nils Hoglander and Kirill Kaprizov, and I'm going to be arguing my case on why I believe Nils Hoglander not only deserves to be distinguished as the better player, but will also have a better career overall in the NHL. A very hot take, I know. Again, though, these are my opinions. Please do not attack me or any other viewer in the comment section below for what they believe the right answer is, as I've mentioned in earlier videos, there really isn't a right answer to these types of questions. You know, it's really opinionated, and especially the fact that these players are both rookies, a lot can change. So what I'm trying to say here is my prediction, for all we know, could be completely and utterly wrong, but just consider that when you're watching the video. Anyways, enough of my rambling, let's get on to the video. Now, if you've watched my videos for however long, you would know that I am an avid Canucks fan, and you can make your assumption being like, okay, of course he's going to choose Hoglander. He's a biased Canucks fan, right? But no, this is genuinely something that I legitimately believe in, and even if I wasn't a Canucks fan, I would still have the exact same opinion on the topic. Keep in mind, if we are talking current day and age, Kirill is the better player, all right? I just wanted to get that off my chest. You could argue that solely because he has more points in less games, and he arguably looks more NHL ready as of right now. But I want to take this a step further, and I can do that by asking the question, is their current day skill really fair coming from a Calder Trophy standpoint? Let's take a look at their skill relative to their age. What I mean is that Kaprizov is nearly 24 years of age in comparison to Nils Hoglander, who just turned 20 a month and a half ago, right? That's roughly a 4-year age gap. See, this is exactly why I hate when people compare other people's skill, although they have 4 to 5 years in age difference, which, if you didn't know, makes a huge difference. Now, I know what you're probably thinking right now. I am blatantly contradicting myself right now as we speak by literally comparing two players who have a 4-year age gap, right? Well, in that case, let's go back to when Kirill Kaprizov was 20 years old playing on Metallurg Novokuznetsk of the KHL. If we look at his stats, Kirill Kaprizov finished the season with 11 goals, 16 assists for 27 points in 53 games played, making for nearly exactly half a point per game. Now, yes, that's good, but let's take a look at Nils Hoglander, who, as I'm recording this video, has 7 points in 14 games played in the NHL. Now, not only is the NHL a harder league to play in than the KHL, this is Nils Hoglander's first year in the NHL as a 20-year-old. That season in the KHL wasn't even Kirill Kaprizov's first year in the KHL. In his first year, he scored 8 points in a total of 31 games played. So if we look at it this way, not only has Nils Hoglander been able to produce up to the same standard so far as Kirill Kaprizov did in a much harder league, but he is also doing it as a rookie. Now, if you're still not convinced, let's break down both teams that each player plays for. And believe it or not, after the playoff series that both teams took part in this past summer, the Wild are now the better team than the Vancouver Canucks. They work better as a unit, they don't give up on themselves, and above all, they have a better record than the Canucks. Kaprizov has also been given the privilege of being on the first power play unit and getting played for more time than most of his teammates. Now, Hoglander, on the other hand, is on a very depleted Vancouver Canucks team that is constantly getting down on themselves game after game, cannot win any games to save its life, and the internal battles between players and GMs are really starting to set in. And, especially these past couple games, it's been getting really noticeable. That obviously cannot be a good sign, especially when it's your first year playing in the NHL. Hoglander is also on a very weak second power play unit that I don't think has ever scored a goal in its existence. Like, it's so bad to the point where this team is literally spending more time in its own zone than it is in the opposition on the second power play. Like, I know, it is the second power play, but come on. You're up a man, and you're literally struggling to get it past your own zone. It's ridiculous, man. And I know, yes, he is in the top 6, but the bottom line is that I feel like Kaprizov has just been given so much bigger of an opportunity on a much bigger role, on a much better team that is actually producing, as opposed to that of Nils Hoglander's. And if you have watched Nils Hoglander on the ice, he is such a dynamo out there. He's been playing oh so well, but this team is just unable to help him out on his calder campaign, and it is such a shame. If Hoglander was on last year's Vancouver Canucks team in 2021, he would win the calder hands down. He has been the best player on the Vancouver Canucks for I don't even know how many games at this point, beating defenders, drawing penalties, getting scoring chances, working his ass off every shift. Yet that success from him is blocked from the Vancouver Canucks' poor play. And it's a real shame, man. It feels so bad. Because I really believe in this player, and I know he will be better than Kaprizov. Trust me. By the time Hoggy's 24, not even. In 1 to 2 years' time, he will be a better player than Kirill Kaprizov. That is my prediction. If you guys do not believe in that prediction, totally fine by me, guys. Just make sure you answer today's question of the day. It's a very interesting one of who you think will be the better player, Nils Hoglander or Kirill Kaprizov, and who will have the better career overall. That's probably going to do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all of that stuff. And for a kind of second question of the day, I know I don't usually do this, but what types of videos would you like me to do in the future? Which players would you like me to compare and do kind of like these player vs player videos on? Because I love doing them. They get very good reception, and you know, I love the engagement in the comment section below. But anyways, that's all for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching again, and I'll be sure to catch you guys all in the next one. Peace.